Hi, I'm just jumping on just to say I'll be coming on for a chat tomorrow night about 9 o'clock, um, to talk about a few things before Christmas, and then I'm chilling out, about us being, and it's just so funny how, I was watching a few things today, shouting this out again, like most people are. We are on the multiverse and we are multidimensional beings having a human experience. Um, Also, I'm going to go over my awakening again. Hi, National. I'm going to go over my awakening. My awakening. Um, a bit on multidimensional beings. Hi, Miss Chime. Hi. A bit of a chat on everything really. The Looking Glass. Two things you could go and watch. Hi, Bernice. Two things you could go and watch. I'll be shouting out some channels tomorrow anyway, but two things you could go and watch. I know someone shouted this out before. It could have been Miss Chime. I don't know who it was. I remember someone saying it, and I didn't actually go and watch it on Netflix. We will be talking about numbers as well and symbols because people are still getting triggered over that. Is I know some of you may have seen this, but I didn't actually watch it at the time because I was watching other stuff. Is it Dirk Gently's on Netflix about the multi dimensions and portals and all that? Brilliant, absolutely binge watched it, and both seasons in 2 days. I was like, oh my god, it was mega, mega brilliant. And it also mentioned quite a lot of things in that. It had a rabbit in it, follow the white rabbit. It had little things that I picked up on. Also, I will say it's holistic investigator. Don't want to say too much on it. You know, if you haven't watched it, oh well, might be a bit of a spoiler, might not, but this bit isn't. But an holistic investigator. So if he's a holistic investigator, which means it's part of everything and everything is linked and nothing is a coincidence, like most of us know, and even that said on cue, the universe is giving you what you pump out, sort of thing as well. Is he's an investigator. What does normally an investigator picture have? I mean, it does on the film. What do they normally look through? Hi, Jennifer. What do they normally look through? An investigator? A looking glass. So, yes, that just intrigued me. The whole thing was brilliant. Like, we are in a multi universe, we are multi dimensional beings. And I want to talk about tomorrow about that and how people go on about space and what I believe space to be, not what NASA say. I'm talking about parallel or different dimensions that you can go to in a different way. I'm going to talk about that. Hi, Matthew. Hi, everybody who's in. I'm also going to say I watched over the weekend, absolutely brilliant. I call it a bit of a man film because it's a bit of an action. It's quite violent in it, but it was brilliant. Is if you haven't seen the new film on Netflix called Six Underground, oh my god, people, you need to go and watch it right now. I loved it. It was ace. Sorry for a spoiler alert, but I have to say at the beginning, because they had to fake the deaths to not be seen doing good. One person in it, their fake death was they went down in an aeroplane. If anyone gets me drift, anybody? And then it said something something 17 minutes later, and I was like, oh yeah, Project. I don't know if Project Paperclip was mentioned in that, or was that mentioned in Dirk Gently's. Oh, that may have been that was mentioned in Dirk Gently's because he did the Area 51 thing and all that. But yeah, JFK Jr. I just thought, oh my God. Now, sorry if you don't know about JFK Jr., but a lot of people looked into it, said, someone had said that when he was younger, a friend said, oh God, he was like James Bond when he was younger. He had, because they were rich, billionaires, whatever. Family, when you opened his wardrobe, it wasn't like the normal, football and stuff. It was like all these things he was making and that. It just reminded me of JFK Jr. because this person's a billionaire in the film and he has to be a ghost, meaning fake your death, to do things behind the scenes to bring the evil down. And he died, supposedly, in a plane crash in the film. That was his fake death. And I was like, oh, anybody see what I see? So I'd say go and watch the film. If you're a bit you know, not into, because it is a bit violent, but I thought it was ace. And listen to what they're saying about the government network. It was ace. It was absolutely ace. We know it's in all the films, but it's just ace. It was ace. And I was like, hmm. And they brought a Marine in. They brought a few people in. Six, but there was like really seven, that number again, but there was six underground it's called. They brought a Marine in as well because the Marine wanted to shoot and the Marine was told not to shoot. And the UN, and we know what the UN are, they're not been helping, fakeness. Um, and he wanted to do what he felt like doing, but you know, his regiment said he couldn't because, you know, there's the real wars that they're not real wars, they're man made and they're done for, you know, we know what they're done for. But they brought a Marine in. Now, if you know about Q, you don't have to be into it, it's the Marines that are in with Q. So just saying, it was a really good film. Um, oh, hi, John Binney. Also, I watched that. I watched that. What did I watch? Something else. Oh, Secret Cities was ace. And if anyone doesn't know, Secret Cities is about the hidden things behind the government and all that. But what's really funny is if you know about Q, just like my dad was saying, Secret Cities was in a Q drop ages ago, and everyone thought he'd spelt it wrong as secret societies. As we know, the whole JFK was shouting out the secret societies, but it was spelt secret cities. That film is set in Australia, but it's really good. So if you want any good stuff to watch over Christmas, Secret Cities on Netflix. Don't get triggered by Netflix. It does me head in when people say that. Um, Dirk Gently, or Gently's series, brilliant, about multi-dimensional places and things. That was ace. I loved it. My sort of thing. And Six Underground, absolutely brilliant. If you can't see what I saw in that, I was like, oh my god. And these people will be heroes, but not, they won't be known, all of them, as heroes. But they'll know at the end of the day they were and they helped, you know, help the world. You don't have to be. And this is the whole thing with Q as well. Even if we didn't know who they all were, even though we know some of them, you know what I'm saying? Does it matter? You don't have to be known. There's a lot of good patriots out there who are not going to be known when the proper stuff comes out 2020. So just saying, I'll be on tomorrow shouting out some people with videos. John Binney, I don't know if you saw the orb I got in today. That was I'm just thinking it was rainbow coloured. Don't know if it picked up well when I downloaded it, uploaded it, whatever you call it. But I just think of the Hopi prophecies. A lot of QHH sessions I've been seeing. Laura I can't remember her name, but I'll be shouting out tomorrow. A lot of people who are having them were sort of saying the sort of same things as me, blue energy beings and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. That the whole talk tomorrow on multi-dimensions, beings and stuff. But yeah, Hopi prophecies. I'm like, oh my god. Like a lot of people are talking about rainbow colours. Hi Mark, and that one that came in today with me doing that chanting, even though I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because I know frequency, sound is a big thing, and they do like it. And I'm saying that actually, that wasn't the only orb at the end that came in rainbow coloured. There was a couple, and you'll see the flashes come in before that happens. So I've just shared that with you. Got a lovely orb yesterday. Oh, have you put it up? So after tomorrow, I'm going quiet over Christmas. I'm having a break, but I will be putting any orb videos up just to see. They seem to be getting stronger. Yeah, coming in big, yeah, and seem to when I talk and ask questions about stuff. So I'm going to be trying to be quiet over Christmas, meditating, seeing what I get. Just having a break anyway, getting ready for new energies in 2020. And there's this whole thing about, I want to talk about the solar flash tomorrow as well. I mean, the 21st on Saturday, is that the winter solstice? So it's, or whatever. But anyway, we know there's new energies. My switching has stopped now, but I sort of want to do a big chat tomorrow because after that, I'm not going to be about till we come back, but I will be putting some orb videos up because family and you know how it is over Christmas, and I'll be getting my hair done, so maybe I'll come back and show you my hair when it's done. So you might have to wait till January, but everyone should be resting and chilling out and letting these energies come in and letting stuff go before we go into 2020. Yeah, enjoy the holidays. Yeah, exactly. And I want everyone else to enjoy the holidays, and then I can see you after Christmas. So, blue. Oh, I meant when I was talking about blue energy on my session with Shane on Unbiased on the Fence, it was always just waffling on about blue energy, blue. And in the series, Dirk Gently, whatever it's called, if anyone's seen it, sorry to spoil bits of it, but where they went into another dimension where they saw the cosmos or whatever, it was blue energy. I was just like, oh yeah, that's a bit like what I saw. That's And on that, I looked down, I didn't have a body, I was just blue energy, like blue electrical energy, that neon blue, sort of white light, blue. So they're going about blue, blue, blue. I think I'm an avian, I don't know. Winter then days get lighter. Can't wait to see your... I can't wait for my dreads. I'm so excited. I'm like... I mean, it might look weird at first till I get used to them, but I can't wait. I just can't wait. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. I've even bought some, let me see if I can find them. Because of the whole blue colour and, the what's it called, turquoise colour that my nana was always loved, so it reminds me of my nana. It reminds me of JFK Jr. with the whole Tiffany blue thing as well. I got these off the internet the other day, so I'm waiting to get them done. They're only little silver, see these little dread beads, these are only tiny ones, and I've got big wooden ones as well, so yay. And then hopefully I'm going somewhere next weekend to do with the Globe Live tour thing. Well, not Globe Live tour, sorry, that's ended. Meet up. I keep forgetting what they call it, so I'll have to find out. Some of you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, I've just seen somebody. I've just been watching people with dreads, and it was a girl. Don't know if she was Scandinavian, but it was quite sad, really. I don't mean sad. If she truly wanted to do it, then fair enough. But she cut them off because people were saying to her things like, "Oh, you should cut them off because people just know you as the girl with the dreads and you've not really got anything to say." Does that sound like a troll? Yes, it does. I went in and said, "You're beautiful either way, but don't let anyone tell you what to do. Tell you what you are." That's a chat I'll be throwing into the chat tomorrow, because it's going to be a long chat, because obviously I won't be seeing you over Christmas. It's all about being your true, authentic self. When I come on here, sometimes I'm like la 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 la, sometimes I'm like blah blah blah, sometimes I cuss a bit and all that, and it's like, but it's just me being me. Me being me. And sometimes in the past, I've not felt comfortable with me. Not like not comfortable, but just like, oh, maybe I should be more like that person. That person doesn't cuss as much, because I do cuss, but it's not in a nasty way. So I just think, sod it. In that sort of as Angelica Christie said the other day in a chat on her channel. Oh, Dolly's a pure soul, but she ain't innocent. No, I'm not. None of us are. We're sort of all perfectly imperfect, you know what I mean? And that makes me laugh. And it is about just being the true you. And that's what you need to be with the new year and 2020 coming in. Everyone just being who you truly are. And don't, you know what I mean. Jason of Disby Family is being interviewed by Brian Stiglitz. Oh, okay. That's all good. Evening, Red Eye Jedi, and anyone who's coming. So, yeah, it was just a little chat to say, I'm going to see there's a few new things out on Netflix I want to watch. There's a Witch Watcher or something. I think it's out soon. There's a couple that haven't come out yet, and I'm waiting to see. No, never changed, and that's what I mean. I never have done. I never have done. I actually have always been myself. It's just them thoughts where you'll see from the beginning of my channel, I've had short hair, red hair, long hair. Tried to be like, I like the 1950s thing, but I like the hippy dippy look. I like this, but I was thinking the other day, oh yeah, that's because we try to put labels on ourselves when really, if we're multidimensional beings, we're multi in everything. We don't have to have one label. Someone say, you are this. No. Oh, you were that, now you like dreads. And I'm expressing everything that I like. I am all. We are all. You don't have to give yourself one label to be in, I mean, that's how it happens. It's like you label yourself, and then that's the part of the sort of group you have to go to. No, because I like many different things. So it's just an expression. Dreads is, I've been wanting them for about 2 years, and I thought, well, why not? Why am I waiting? And if anybody knows me, and I'm talking about my best friends and people like that, they'll know I've never changed. I've always been experimenting with my hair. It's just lately I've not been doing it. It's been, brown. Normally I'm doing all sorts to it, but yeah, it's just you can be many things. You don't have to label yourself as I am this. And when I say I'm spiritual, I see that as a multi thing anyway, because that is many things. But let's say, yeah, multidimensional beings. Um, multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. You know, we're multi, so you don't have to be labelled as one thing. And I think that's where it confuses people. Binational, because they feel like they have to be in one label of a group or community or whatever you want to say it is, when no, that's not true. And I would also say be your true, authentic, wacky self. People think you're mad and all that. I mean, God, I don't know. Some people think of me, maybe in my area that know I know there's a few people from my area that I've heard that do watch me and probably think, oh my God, like, but then again, that's just me putting my truth out, you know, so what? It's better than trying to not express or have a partner or something like, you know, there's a few people, friends I know that and my sister that you can't really express yourself around, you know, family members because they don't understand it, so they get quite angry. We know how red pilling or even mentioning things that other people don't like. You know, they have an opinion and you have an opinion, but why can't people just talk about it sort of nicely? Okay, you believe that and I believe this. Okay, but you know, no need to get nasty about it. So, oh, thank you. I've just had my tea. I've just had some tofu stir fry thing, and I'm just been making some Christmas presents up for family and that. And I'm going to settle down now making my meditation 17 in house meditation cushions. Why I'm watching something, and I'm going to try and chill over Christmas, but I've got so many ideas going on in my head and new things that I want to learn in the new year, and hopefully put some money together to do some courses on some other stuff, even though I've got 2 courses coming up in the new year, at the beginning of the new year, 2 in the same month. I was like, whoa, some in the day, some in the evening. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, but there's other things I've got my eyeballs on. I'm like, ooh, I can do lots of things and be lots of things. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, tomorrow's chat at 9 will be. Oh, thank you. On a bit of a mixture, you know what I'm like? It'll be My Awakening, Solar Flash. I'll have to write this down because I'll totally forget. What else does it say? My Awakening, Solar Flash, multidimensional beings that we are. Hi, Mike L. Kurt W. Check Mike L. Kurt. I can never say your name right. It's channel out because he is ace as well, and he's awakened to the multidimensional beings that we are. I don't know if you're about tomorrow, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about Solar Flash or the event or what people want to say it is. Some people are saying it's, you know, it's at Christmas, or I'm thinking it could be, or it might be a thing that sort of starts but still goes on in the new year. No, not like some people say a big flash. Maybe it's just a thing that's is started, but it comes in a bit drippy till say next year, as in getting people on board a little bit with it. Like, I don't know because I don't know anyway, but I know there's something, and I'm not going to be bummed if it's not Christmas. Do you know what I mean? With the whole solar flash thing and DNA thing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm just saying, 2020. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, after that orb I saw this morning, I was like, that was rainbow coloured. That was rainbow coloured. Think of photonic light. Think of plasma. Think of the rainbow colours. Think of the Hopi prophecy. Bit of a background on the Hopi prophecy, go and research it yourself though, is they said they knew about the star people. They knew when the world had like basically poisoned itself and the people and whatever you want to say, that the rainbow tribe would come back. The rainbow tribe, the ones that were going to come back and help Earth and everybody and everything. So I'm just saying. And if you think of the film The Fifth Element at the end, well, at the beginning where these things came from somewhere, and they said, we will return, you know, when the shit hits the fan, basically. The real shit hits the fan. And the element was love, but also did light not come out of her mouth? Because the power is love at the end of the day, as hippy dippy as that sounds, but it is. So I don't know. Yeah, the Hopi prophecies, which I've gone on about a lot. And if you watch I will say again, the video, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Can you feel it? Where he's sprinkling glitter everywhere, gold, and the body and the multi bodies, and can you feel it? And the whole world comes together at the end, and there's a blue kachina in the sky, and it's a circle, like a circle. Very eye opening. He knew because he also sang the song "They Don't Really Care About Us," meaning the elites don't, because they never have done. You know that. What was it? Kick me, shoot me, da 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 da. They don't really care about us. No, they didn't. He was a starseed. Don't care what anyone says. So, yeah. Ooh, is that a film, Miss Chime, or is that a channel? I seriously think. I will be talking about this tomorrow. Michael. That it will be longer. I think it could start. I think it already is starting because all these photonic light orbs and things that are going on. I think it is already starting, so it will gradually also, with all the other stuff it's doing, wake people up. So it won't be like, maybe it was going to come in a big flash, but then again, or maybe it does, but maybe it does and then it carries on, it's sort of like lingers, if you know what I mean. Who knows? There was a film I watched the other day, I downloaded it on Pirate Bay, it was called The Mandela Effect. Yeah, well, the Mandela Effect is like, wow, that was a wake-up mechanism, wasn't it? They come from all part of the world, but I link in the comments section for you. Oh, okay. What, on YouTube, do you mean? So I just think it's interesting because lots of people have got a lot of things on the Flash, the event, whatever you call it. Some people are just saying it's a thing that will be within us. It will happen within us. It might not be a big thing in the sky that we see. Then again, it might be. Then again, it might be both. I don't know. I just know there's something because you can feel it. Just like the Michael Jackson song, Can You Feel It? And when you watch that video again, the old one where there's a rainbow, a dome, golden people, the bodies change, they all get together at the end, man, woman, children, black, white, whatever race, creed you are, whatever, and there's a Native American Indian that comes in from the middle with the blue kachina. Like I told you, they would return. So, you know. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow. It'll just be a mixed chat, you know what I'm like. So let me see. Thank you, Miss Cham. I'll have to get that after I've come off here and see what that is. Either way, I'm ready for it. And I do believe maybe it happens where if you're already awoke to some stuff, then it'll be easier. And if you're not, you'll start waking up. But then we're here for the people who don't understand it, so we can make it a little bit easy for them. And it may be a thing that just carries on that awakening process for them and us helping them for a couple of years. I don't think it's going to be one of them things where pachung and everybody's like, oh, I mean, maybe, who knows? But I guess we'll see. We're just going to have to see, aren't we? And see. But I do see a lot more people waking up. I do see a lot more people scratching their heads. I do see these orbs, photonic light, plasma, whatever you want to call it, interdimensional beings, whatever you want to call it, angels, whatever, getting stronger. And I'm like communicating with them. I know that sounds weird, but I am actually communicating because when I ask things, they flash. People might think that's weird, but I really don't care because I'm the one experiencing it. And, you'll get people fearing it and people thinking it's the demons or something, or some people out there are actually that triggered because I've had people commenting on 2020 will be the beautiful year, that they think that I'm asleep and I don't know what's going on because there's certain things I talk about that they think I've had the wool pulled over my eyes. No, we don't all know everything. But what I do know is the things that I experience are not bad. Some of these people are highly into the religion, which is a problem. Just saying, religion, rely on the jinn. If you don't know who the jinn are, you need to go and research. I'm just saying people who are really into that, and it's just like, no, that's your perception and I've got mine. I've got my own reality and you've got yours, and you go your way and I'll go my way. But It is, like I said tomorrow, I will be talking about my awakening, as in, you do get triggered at the beginning. You do get very confused. It is very confusing. It's not easy because there's that much stuff out there. A lot of it confuses you. Hi, Ricardo, of who's, I hate saying good and bad now, who's good and bad, who's evil, who's not, blah, 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 blah. It is confusing. Numbers, oh, 33, oh, everything's Illuminati. The 33 is not just the Illuminati, it's Christ consciousness as well. It's a master number, that's all. They use the master numbers. So when you get into the awakening and you find out certain things and then you're all going off to secret societies and think, you know, it's all evil because of those numbers. No, they're just numbers and symbols that both sides have used. It's a master number. That's why the evil side do things like 9/11 on certain number days, because 11/11 was the great, it is an awakening number, and also you think of 9/11 because it woke a lot of people up. They use it for their ways. It's a master number. All the master numbers they use, so people need to realise that as well. It doesn't mean someone wearing a triangle is from the Illuminati, does it? The Illuminati? No, it doesn't mean that. And you could say, oh, well, a triangle up is the pyramid scheme, you know, where people do business, where it's the fat cat at the top. That, yes, and it means a lot of other things, like we're all at the bottom, the ones at the top. You could spin that round and have one pointing down, which I've got one pointing down somewhere. Feminine and masculine, you see. Masculine up, it's been a very man-made world, and female down. But also, if it's the point at the bottom, that's you, for everybody. So service to others, because it's the point at the bottom, you, service to others, so it goes out. The triangle at the top could be you at the top, service to yourself, sort of thing. Oh, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But it doesn't mean what, it depends on your intentions. I've said that a million times. I've had nothing but lots of love here and just really grateful for all. Thank you, Matthew. You will in this chat, because, you know, people are on their own path, but people are very loving in this chat and kind, because that's what they want for, I know it sounds zippy dippy, but for each other in the world and everything and whatever's beyond that and the cosmos and whatever, because that's what we want. We don't want all this evil, corrupt crap going on. Nobody wants that. If they do, it's because they're service for self and they're not service for others. I'm service for others. That's why I do this channel. So we get the odd trolls in, you know, but then again, the ones who don't know, who think they're shouting out about stuff, I mean, it's not even their fault, is it? We've all had the wool pulled over our eyes, so what can I say? I'm just saying, well, let's see. 2020, let's see. But I know there's a lot of good people out there. I see a lot of good people in chat right now. You know, all I am going to say is don't let people pull you down. Yeah, we go without any more dust trolls. Oh, they'll be going. They'll be going. It's as soon as the more and more people are coming on and all this, those people are going to get seen for what they are, or they're going to have a big breakdown in themselves, which might sound nasty, but in a way it'll be good for them in the end, because they'll start to see what they've been doing. And once you start to look at your shadow side and realise what you've been doing, you realise in the end that's not what you want. That's how I see it anyway. The people who definitely maybe are fighting against this, resisting, they're going to have a hard time. And it's for them to go on the path in their own time if they choose to. It's all about if you choose to. So I'm going to go because my battery's about to go. So I will see you tomorrow with a massive, massive chat before Christmas on all these topics in one night. 17 still in the house. Woo woo. Yeah, trolls are lost souls. Yeah, exactly they are. Hi, looking lady. I was watching Laura Doodah before. Sorry to say Doodah because I forgot her name, but we'll be shouting about tomorrow. And I was watching one where she shouted you out for sending some stuff. If I'm getting the right person, I was like, she's great. Oh, I'd love to learn that. I would really love to have that under my belt as well. I don't know how expensive it is to do the course, and I'd love one to be near me because I don't drive and stuff. I might have to look into that in spring, summer, but that I'd love it. I'd absolutely love that as well with everything else. So you know what I'm talking about. QHH. Yeah, I love everybody as well. I just think everyone's great in this chat, and people that might be lurking in the background listening, and even the people who, or the person who puts the thumbs down. You know, we love you too. You know, I guess we'll see in the end. It's, you know, we're all trying to help each other just because people might get things a little bit different or don't understand it the way other people understand it. Like I said, I can go to channels and someone could be talking about the way they do it and I don't understand it that way. I understand it of the people I follow and the people, you know, that's how I understand it. So I'll say hi to everyone in chat. I've got to go because it's about to go. So anyone who's just come in, hi, but I've got to go because the battery's going to run out. And I'll see you tomorrow about Bye Dolly and Gangland. I came to say hi. Oh, thank you, Michael. But yeah, please check out Michael Kurt W's channel as well. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget films. Netflix is and don't get triggered by that. Six Underground. Think of JFK Jr. Only if you know the story about it. That was ace. Especially you men out there, you'll love it. The series Dirk Gently's or Dirk Gently with the guy who used to be in Lord of the Rings, that lad who played Harry Potter. It was ace, multi-dimensional. It was brilliant. And I'm sure there was something else, I can't remember. Oh yeah, Secret Cities, ace. If you know about Q and you watch Secret Cities, you'll be like, oh yeah, Six Underground. I watched it last night. It was brilliant. Action film. It's got a bit of violence in it and that. But if you know about JFK Jr. and all that, when you watch it at the beginning, oh yeah, it was ace. I don't want to give too much of it away, but it was brilliant. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, I will throw out there, I'm going to do a bit of a chat on the new Star Wars or the last Star Wars because I was talking to my dad about something and I think some people get triggered by women being heroes. Yeah, I'll be having a bit of a chat about that tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Secret Cities, yeah. I mean, does that not show you what they do? Oh my God. Or did do. Because the Five Eyes aren't in control anymore, are they? The Five Eyes was mentioned in it, you know, communications, like satellites and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, see you tomorrow at about 9 o'clock. Bye.